So this is Neil's 250L Rally, right? What year is this, Neil?
This is a 2017.
2017. It weighs in at about
340 pounds.
340 pounds. And what you get different from this versus the stock 250L is the Rally look, but also you get a whole different suspension or additional.
Yeah. It's 1 inch longer travel suspension. You get a bigger front disc, wind protection, and the fairings.
And better headlights.
And
much better headlights. LED.
The whole front end's different.
And you went ahead and changed out the rear shock to an Öhlins?
Yeah, I did an Öhlins kit, so it's a total replacement on the rear shock, and then a respring of the front fork.
Now you got a seat height with that comfort seat concepts of what, 36 inches?
It's about 36 inches.
So that's great for a taller rider that needs some more knee room. Jenny, what's the stock seat height on a CB 500X? 32?
Yeah.
And we raise it to 34, and now this is 36 inches. So those are some seat height considerations. But otherwise, the other remarkable thing is we're getting about the same fuel mileage on this sort of riding, nearly 70 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, the last tank, Jenny and I put in exactly the same amount of fuel. And
you've added some extra fuel back here. 6 liters here that works off of vacuum, no pump required.
Yeah, that's the Camel tank.
And
I'm also carrying the camp garbage. That's worth noting.
He's the garbage scow, the newest bike to haul out the trash on the Trans-America Trail. So this bike is certainly a viable option for the TAT. And that makes it a full 100 pounds lighter than our bikes.
Yeah, it's about 100 pounds lighter.
Yeah. Neil, when you're bombing down the highway, you got to crank up the RPM to about what?
It's about, if you're going 60, you're at 6,000, 77,000. Yeah, so it's screaming.
You got to crank it up. And of course, it's water cooled and fuel injected.
Yes.
Neil also owns this beautiful Africa Twin, but Neil, what were you saying about bringing this on that BDR yesterday, or the TAT?
I'm not a good enough rider to push this where we went yesterday. Maybe there are people who can ride it, but you know, the CB500X or the 250 I was riding is certainly a lot easier when you get off the pavement.
Because that's a big bike. Yeah. She's beautiful though.
That's a great bike.
Look at that.